Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I have a special guest here today. As some of you know, we're living abroad for the next couple of months, and I recently posted my travel capsule wardrobe. Some of you asked what I packed for my child for the next couple months. Let's talk about what we packed for her in a carry-on suitcase for living abroad. So Mila, how about you walk us through what's in your suitcase? You would take a little look.
So, what we have is all my clothing here.
Yes, all of her clothing is very neat on one side of the suitcase. Because we're traveling for such a long time and we have to really minimize what we're packing, I thought it'd be easiest to keep everything within a single color palette. That way she can mix and match as she needs, and basically everything will go together. What are your favorite things that we packed?
Swimsuit.
This is Mila's very special swimsuit.
It's special because it's almost like a pool when you go in the water.
So we packed a swimsuit. Obviously we haven't used it quite yet because it's been still very cold. What else do we pack for swimming?
Goggles.
Goggles! You have a 6-year-old or a 5-year-old or a 4-year-old or any child
that goes in the water.
I don't know. Kids these days need goggles. I don't remember ever using goggles, but now she has a hard time going in the pool or in salt water without them. So we made sure to pack these little goggles and her swimsuit, and that's basically it for swim accessories. And I guess while we're talking about seasonal things, we're on the summer end of things. What do we pack for the cold weather? For the cold weather, we packed
Beanie!
We also packed little knit gloves. I packed a pair of these for myself and Mila. We didn't use them a whole lot, but they pack really tiny, and it's nice to have, especially for kids, because it's hard to find kid-sized gloves in the US, let alone anywhere else. So this is a little rain parka that we have from the North Face. This is one that she's had for a couple years. I like to buy sizes like 1 or 2 years up from where she's currently at, so that we get to use them for a lot longer, especially if they're nicer brands like the North Face. Speaking of coats, we also packed her, and she wore this on the plane, a nice light packable down jacket. This is her
Patagonia.
Yeah, this is her Patagonia jacket.
It's the end of an era, that Patagonia.
Yeah, actually this isn't end of an era. She's literally worn this since she was 4, and it fits her now that she's 6, but this is definitely the end of it. That she will not be able to wear this next year, right? All right, the last piece of seasonal clothing that we brought were her rain boots. And so even when it's raining, we're able to travel outside all day long and not worry about cold, wet feet. Let's go quickly through the rest of your clothes because you have a lot of stuff, right?
Also, for cold, we need my warm sweater.
Yes.
My warmest sweater.
This is like one of those quarter zip fleeces from Patagonia that is really, really super light to pack and keeps her extra warm on those colder spring days. It's a really nice, cozy piece. And it's also your favorite color. And the last really warm piece that we have is this chunky knit sweater. This is a sweater that she has from Zara. Aside from the 2 sweaters that I showed you, we packed for her 2 or 3 t-shirts, 4 pairs of leggings, 2 skirts. She loves to wear skirt to skirts on top of leggings.
And the skirt is like a skirt, but with pants underneath.
In the spring or summer, it'll be really nice to have those skirts and skirts to pair with a sweater or with a longer sleeve shirt. When it's very hot outside, they're perfectly good with t-shirts. And I also packed a couple extra little shorts, like really thin, easy to pack shorts, like these little legging Bermuda shorts, or these little, what's it called?
I like this one better because it's rainbow.
I know, we packed a bunch of things that you would like. All the shirts and tops that I packed for her are within that blue-pink theme, and that is so that everything that she wears mixes and matches well enough. That way you can make a lot of outfits, but you have fewer pieces. And that's the same methodology that I use for my clothes, but my clothes are obviously less colorful. In the springtime or the colder spring, if it's too cold to be wearing shorts outside, it's usually fine to wear this at home with a t-shirt or with like a nightshirt. So really, really thought about the versatility of the pieces for her as well. For undies, I like to make sure we have enough undies to last us a little over a week. So I packed about 10 underwear for her. We do laundry when we're traveling about once a week. So it's generally, all of this is generally enough to carry us through a week, week and a half.
A few days over, yeah.
Right. And then the last type of stuff we have, what do we have?
Homework books.
Oh, try again.
Homework books!
No, try again.
So we've been homeschooling for the past month already. It's been going really well, but we'll be homeschooling for the next month and a half to 2 months. So we packed all of her homeschooling books in this little travel tote here. I like to pack as many things as I can in one of these types of totes. That way this tote also doubles as like if we need to pick up groceries or pack something, we always have an extra bag with us. So in this tote here, we have all of her school books. We have a complete curriculum book for first grade, which she's already through, honestly. We have a journal, which she works on every single day to work on writing and drawing and things like that. We have a sketchbook that is purely for drawing, just for fun stuff. She's a very artistic child. I think a lot of children are, so a sketchbook is super important. And along with like the art materials, there's so much that you could pack. I tried to keep it really minimalistic and just decided to pack a bunch of colored pencils and a sharpener. And the reason I chose colored pencils is because you can add that layer of shading, you can make things dark or light, and they're reusable. Whereas if you break a crayon, basically that crayon's done, depending on how you break it. And then markers are not shadable. So even though colored pencils are a little bit of a pain for someone her age, they're definitely more versatile and packed really small. So we brought colored pencils. And then she has a second little pencil case, which is just for work and school stuff. So a sharpener, a bunch of erasers, a little pair of craft scissors, and 3 pencils. What is this?
My little journal from school.
Oh,
It's
okay.
private.
Okay, and then her private diary.
It has smell and stickers you can smell. And this one smells like chocolate.
Can't smell anymore though, right?
I smell that.
And so,
It smells like paper.
yummy paper. I think it's nice for her to have these little items that she feels like sentimental about, that's like personal for her, so that she still has a little piece of her everywhere
I
she
just
goes.
smelled something.
All right, and what else on this side of the suitcase? We have her car seat. This is a portable car seat that we purchased a couple years ago. We really like, this is more like a booster seat. As you can see, it packs really, really tiny.
Yeah.
Basically what this is for older children, so children over 40 pounds. It has these little sides that keep the seatbelt over their lap instead of crossing over their bellies. And then in the back, it has a little clip which positions the seatbelt right above their shoulder instead of right in front of their face or neck, which is where a seatbelt generally falls for a smaller person. But this has been a really nice piece to have if we took a road trip or something like that, which we did once actually. We did take a road trip out into the countryside once, and this was really nice to have.
Yeah, but it's super easy to pack in a suitcase, fits in majority of totes, fits in a normal sized backpack.
She often carries this in her own
In her own,
backpack.
yep.
So it's small, it's light enough, and it gets the job done, which we love. And then the last thing that we packed for this girl is her toiletries. Mostly what we pack for her is lotion and hair products. Because she has curly hair, we have a whole set of like hair treatments and oils that we use for her. So I tried to condense everything down to these like smaller little bottles of, this is a hair oil that we use for hair growth. This is a leave-in conditioner treatment that we use once a week. Hair creams, we have a miniature hairbrush that's not in here right now. But all of it basically fits in this little toiletries bag, and we stick this here in her suitcase. So now I'm going to put everything back so you can see how it kind of fits together. And you don't even have to sit on it. It just packs so nice, so easy.
So awesome.
And we're ready to go. Can you push this yourself?
Yeah.
Perfect, let's go. Bye guys.
Bye.
Basically in here, she keeps all of her little personal items and things to entertain her during a long commute.
And it does fall off because it has a clip. So when it's so heavy, it didn't just slide off.
And something she likes about this little clip is that she can sometimes squeeze a little stuffy here, like a baby carrier, and that's something fun for you when you're traveling too, right? This is her travel set.
You're too much.
Generally, she carries her own backpack, and me or Morgan will take the suitcase around the airport or, you know, around the city with us. But basically what she has in her backpack here are all of her stuffies, her little friends. She keeps her Kindle, her headphones, a bottle of water, some lip balm, and that's basically it.
And hand sanitizer.
Oh, and hand sanitizer.
And keychain.
Her little keychains are things that make her really happy and things she can play with when she's bored.
Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. She's out of patience, I'm out of energy, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!
All right, Mila, to the garbage you go.